It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Police have been urged to rethink a decision not to release its submission into a review of Newcastle's liquor laws. The state's Information and Privacy Commission says the decision not to grant a Freedom of Information request is unjustifiable and has called on New South Wales Police to make a new decision after rejecting calls to unveil its submission to the Horton Review last month. Police have arrested a man wanted over a carjacking incident at a Newcastle University car park last month. A 19-year-old man was walking to his red Mazda on Saturday, March 24, when he was threatened by a man armed with a gun who fled in the car. Using CCTV footage, police tracked down the alleged offender to a home on Green Hills Avenue at Woodbury yesterday. He's been refused bail to face Maitland Local Court today, charged with a number of offences, including larceny and disposing of stolen property. Singleton Council is asking residents to provide feedback on its draft operational plan, which goes on public exhibition from today. The plan outlines all of Council's activities for the coming financial year, including $27 million in capital works projects. Council's General Manager Jason Linane says there's an increased focus on water and sewerage infrastructure.
So there's a range of projects we're looking to roll out for our community, a very specific focus on upgrading our water and sewer infrastructure, a continued drive to improve our road and bridge network, and also a range of facilities that enable our community to really appreciate the lifestyle benefits of living in Singleton.
It's full steam ahead for development on the former Newcastle heavy rail line. State Parliament has rubber-stamped final approval of the rezoning after Council voted in favour of the move in December. However, Council insisted on some guarantees to ensure public domain space and public transport outcomes are achieved. The final approval clears the way for construction of affordable housing and the expansion of the university's city campus. Pedestrian safety is being improved on the Pacific Highway at Belmont, with construction of a new pedestrian crossing beginning today. A few parking spots are expected to be lost along the highway's northbound lane during the process. Parliamentary Secretary for the Hunter, Scott McDonald, says the $600,000 project will cause motorists slight traffic delays.
A new set of traffic lights 80 metres south of Alex Street intersection. There will be concrete islands on either side of the road, so the crossing distance is shorter and it will be accessible for prams and mobility. It's about safety. It will take about a month to do, so looking at finishing it by the end of May.
Newcastle has a record number of cranes across the city and suburbs, in another sign of positive investment in the construction sector. The RLB Crane Index, which is used to monitor the health of the building industry, has found 10 cranes dotted across Newcastle. Most are being used for apartment developments in the city's east and west end, as well as Adamstown, Wallsend and the expansion of Westfield Katara.
Sport for our sponsor, PRD Nationwide East Maitland.
The Newcastle Jets held their Player of the Year awards last night, with multiple stars rewarded for their stellar seasons with the club. It was a clean sweep in the A-League, with Dimi Petrados taking home all major awards and splitting the Golden Boot award with Andrew Naboot. And in the W-League, Tori Huster took out Player of the Year, while the members' vote for Player of the Year went to Emily Van Egmond. With the form of Petrados helping him make a name for himself, coach Ernie Merrick has once again expressed his belief in Dimi to take part in Australia's World Cup squad.
There's no doubt the national coach will be looking at him, and he's already played one game for the Socceroos, a practice game, so I'd love to see him get into Russia.
And Newcastle basketball product Ben Simmons has found himself a target in the NBA, with the Miami Heat working to smother his attacking attempts, ultimately bringing Philadelphia to their first loss in over a month. Simmons admits he hates the feeling of losing and will look to correct the loss in a rematch this Thursday. That's sport. I'm Tynan Salamone.
And the winning numbers in Oz Lotto are 43, 20, 7, 27, 36, 11 and 23, and the supplementaries are 18 and 26. 2NURFM News Time, 26 to 9.